Hi guys, I'm Megan and welcome back to our channel. Today's video is going to be one of our first solo videos on this channel, so that means it's mostly going to be just my video and I'm going to be in charge of all of it, and it's mostly just going to be me in the video. Ciera's actually sitting right next to me. You'll find out why in a second. Today's video, as I'm sure you can tell by the title, I am trying to figure out how quickly I can fill the activity rings on an Apple Watch. So right now it's 8:52 in the morning. It says I've already burned 2 calories even though I've been trying to wait to put this on for the video to start. But there's 3 different goals that an Apple Watch tracks. The first goal is the calories, and I have mine set to the highest activity level for all of my information. So my goal today is to burn at 760 calories, and the whole point of this video is to see just how fast I can do that. The second goal is green, and it's going to be to exercise for 30 minutes. The last goal is that you have to be active and standing for at least 1 minute of 12 different hours in the day. So pretty much my goal for this video is I have 2 different goals. One is to see how fast I can get everything done, but obviously I have to have at least 12 hours. So I'm hoping to just have that be the number that I hit. So my second goal is going to be just seeing how fast I can finish the 30-minute exercise goal and the 760 calorie goal, which seems like a lot of calories to me, but we're going to do it as fast as we can. So I'm going to go ahead and put this on now and start timing myself. The first stop that we're going to be doing, Ciera's with me right now, is we're going to be going to a spin class. I've done a spin class before and it kind of killed me. It was very hard, but they burn a lot of calories, so I think it'd be perfect to start off this video by doing that, even if I die. So we're going to go do that. It's only 45 minutes. And then I'm hoping that gets me honestly halfway there, because I swear they burn a lot of calories. And then after that, I'm either going to stay at the gym for a little longer, or we're gonna go home and try and do other stuff that I can burn more calories. Alright you guys, I just put the Apple Watch on. Also, this is my mom's. I'm not an Iowa State fan. Go Hawks. But we've got it on. It's 8:56. I'm gonna go ahead and start a timer, and we're gonna see how fast I can do this. Alright, ready, set, go. Alright, so I've only been doing this challenge for 8-9 minutes maybe, and I already have 2 of the standing minute things because we started super late during 8 o'clock, and then during 9 o'clock I've already been active and walking. So right now I have burned 14 calories and I've stood for 2 minutes, and it says I have 0 exercise minutes. But we're about to go do the exercise class. We're going to try our best to get some clips in the class, but it might be kind of hard, so wish us luck. Otherwise we'll see you after we're done with the class and done. So after finishing the cycling class, I noticed that the bike said I had burned about 160 calories, and my Apple Watch said that I only burned 40 calories. This is probably my fault. I didn't really look at how you use an Apple Watch before actually starting this challenge. What I figured out was that you're supposed to put in what exercise you're doing, and that it'll count calories more accurately, and that's also how you get your exercise to go. Because if you notice, the whole time during the cycling class, the green ring, which does exercise, was not moving whatsoever, and I was like, I've been on this bike for 45 minutes, I have exercised for more than 30 minutes. So when I left the cycling class, me and Ciera were trying to look into it a little bit. We were wondering if since the Apple Watch wasn't moving, maybe that's why it wasn't working. So we grabbed a couple dumbbells, I was doing shoulder presses, still nothing was making the exercise thing move, so my calories were barely going up, and I was just extremely confused. So then when we were looking stuff up, we found out that there was an activity thing on the exercise or part of the Apple Watch, and you can pick different activities and start those, and then it'll time how long you're doing it for. So I picked a running one and decided to do a lap around the gym to see if it was going to move at all, and after finishing 1 lap, 1 minute finally went on the exercise thing. So the cycling class was honestly kind of for nothing, even though I burned a bunch of calories. And so after that, we wanted to actually fill the exercise goal, even though we already cycled it for 45 minutes. So we decided to go and do the elliptical for 10 minutes. So we got some calories going there, and also, we got some time going. My exercise thing was actually working on the Apple Watch. All you have to do is pick elliptical, and then it'll time it. So I got 13 minutes with that. After that, we switched it up, went to the rowing machine, and I did about 10 minutes on that. Again, it's actually counting calories more accurately, and it's taking up the exercise part. So that's the way to do it. And then after doing the rowing machine. We went to the stair climber. Well, I went to the stair climber and did that for honestly less than 5 minutes because I only had to like just finish the 30 mark. And then once that happened, we finally left the gym. So I've been doing this challenge for a total of like 2 hours right now. Alright, so just a reminder, I said that I put this on like the high activity level is what I wanted to try and fulfill for this challenge. So for me, that said it was going to be 760 calories was my goal. So what I'm going to do to adjust for the whole cycling class mishap was I had 160 calories at the bikes that I had burned. My Apple Watch only tracked 40, so I'm going to take off 120 from my goal calorie thing because I technically already burned those and I want my ring to be filled, you know? I think that's fair because technically I did already burn those calories. My Apple Watch just wasn't tracking it. So I'm going to go ahead and adjust that, and then we'll be continuing on with our challenge. It's almost 10 o'clock, or it's almost 11 o'clock, so as soon as I get home, I can walk around for another minute, and I will have 4 of the 12 standing hour thing. So I just got home, and my goal is going to be in trying and get halfway through my calories before I end up going to lunch. So that means I'm going to have to try and burn like 30 to 40 calories really quick. I'm going to put my watch on the HIIT setting and just do a bunch of jumping jacks and see what that does. Alright, 35 calories to go. I was wrong, I had like 50 or 60 I had to burn. I did that for 7 minutes, 7.5 minutes, burned 66 more calories. So I've been doing this whole challenge now for 2.5 hours. Alright, so I'm halfway or just over halfway done with my calories for the day. I've got 4 of the minutes and then 39 exercise minutes. Whew, I am exhausted. Alright guys, so I just got back from lunch. So obviously I haven't really been burning calories, I've been consuming calories. But I have been finishing some more walking for every minute. So I'm officially at least halfway done with everything. I've done 6 of the minutes for like the 12 hours. And then I'm at 355 calories burned and 39 exercise minutes. So I'm going to try and come up with some options for me to burn more calories. I was going to like go on a run even though I never run, but it's raining outside, so I'm gonna have to come up with something else, and I'll let you guys know what that is when I do it. Just to give you guys a little time update, I have been doing this challenge for 4 hours and 43 minutes. Obviously haven't been doing stuff the entire time, but that's kind of where we're at. Alright you guys, I finally decided on what I'm going to try doing for a little bit. I just remembered that we literally have a bike, or it was in our storage room, and so I'm going to bike while watching Netflix. I don't know how long I'm going to do it, probably at least like an episode or something, and then I'm going to see how many calories I've burned and go from there. Alright, I'm officially at 407 calories, or almost 520 if you count the ones the Apple Watch didn't count earlier. Alright guys, it is 2:37. I am 5 hours and 40 minutes into this challenge, and I still have however many calories to go. I'll put it on the screen. I'm at 410 right now. And when I was just running out of ideas to do, Whitney Simmons went ahead and posted a HIIT workout on Instagram, so I'm going to be doing that. I have literally never worked out more in a single day in my life, so I don't feel like anyone could like actually be able to hit this goal every single day, but we're gonna try and hit it still. Quick little update, I've been going for just about 6 hours now. I have 488 calories burned, at least on the Apple Watch. I have more technically burned. I've been exercising for 62 minutes at least. It didn't count the cycling class earlier. And then I just did my 8th minute where I was like standing, moving around. So Ciera found this thing online where it says how to burn 100 calories in like 5 minutes, and I only have 153 or so calories left. So we're gonna try doing that. I'm just gonna put it as like I'm doing HIIT, and hopefully that works fine. So the thing says to do 40 jumping jacks, 30 sit-ups, 20 squats, and then 10 push-ups, and that's supposed to burn 100 calories. I kind of doubt it, but we'll try it out. Alright, that took 3 minutes, 20 seconds, and it burned 25 calories. So, not 100 calories. We're gonna have to try something else. All right, I just did one more thing. I did the stairs for about 10 minutes or something. I don't even remember. And that burned about another 50 calories. I officially have 79 more calories to burn until I've did all 760 calories that I had initially planned on doing, which means that doing Whitney Simmons' HIIT workout one more time through, which only takes 10 minutes, should get me there. So I'm going to take a quick break and then try and get myself to do that again, and as soon as I hit my goal, even if I'm not done with the HIIT workout, I am done. And then I just have to wait for the additional 4 more hours of standing, and then I'll actually be all the way done. But I'm trying to get these calories out of the way. More calories! Run faster! 5 more. 4 more. Oh my god. 3 calories, you can do it. Did it. Look at it! My goal was to burn 760 calories, and I did do that. It just is like different on the watch. You guys, you know why. And it took me 6 hours and 38 minutes to complete. So that means the only thing I have left is finishing the standing portion of the challenge. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do that for the rest of however long it takes, 4 more hours. And then I'll see you guys towards the end, and we'll kind of chat about everything. Alright guys, it is about 7 p.m. right now, and I just finished doing all of my rings, so all of them are completely full right now. Read it and leave. Alright, I just kind of wanted to leave you guys with some of my final thoughts. I wanted to start off by saying that my original goal of the Apple Watch's recommended highly active thing was 760 calories. That's the one that I picked because I wanted to challenge myself, and I consider myself a pretty active person, so I thought that would be like reasonable. And it was extremely difficult to actually hit that many calories in a day. I felt like I was having to constantly be like, what am I going to do next? What is this exercise going to be? And I just don't know how anyone could do that unless they're like an Olympic level athlete doing that much stuff every single day. I think that the moderate level one would definitely be more doable for the everyday person as an everyday goal. So I did a lot of different workouts today to see how much calories I could burn and just to like switch things up. My least favorite thing was probably cycling. Even though it burned a lot of calories, my Apple Watch, first of all, didn't track it. Second of all, when I came back into the cycling again, I was literally so over it. I hated my life, and I only did it for like 13 minutes. So I was just over cycling, and I think it's just not something I am used to, and it's really hard for me. So that was my least favorite one. I was surprised with how much I liked doing the rowing. I have tried that before, and I didn't usually like it, but I actually didn't mind doing it today. The Stairmaster is always extremely challenging for me, so I like it, but I also hate it at the same time. I only did that for 5 minutes. And Whitney Simmons' HIIT workout was extremely effective. I think that was like one of the exercises. I'll try and put it on the screen also, but I think that was like one of the most effective workouts as far as like time-wise and calories burned. So that's why I chose to do that one twice. It was like really good, and honestly, you didn't like die when you did it. I thought it was like a really good exercise, and so I liked doing that. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel down below. Let us know what you liked or didn't like about this individual style video. We are all going to be taking our turns coming up with different concepts and just really doing videos that we are interested in doing. So I literally just came up with this idea by myself and was like, I'm going to try that, and here we are. I did the whole video. Make sure you come back to our channel on Friday because we will all be in that video. It's going to be a super good and fun one, so make sure you come back on Friday to check it out. Bye!